up here. This is Bethany. I'm going to introduce in a moment when you give this rousing round of applause. So Bethany, if you know Bethany, if you've met Bethany or worked with her in the past, she was once with Shy Pattery. Now she's with another organization, another architecture firm called Martin Gardner. Has anyone heard of Martin Gardner Architects up in Marion? There you go. Are you a Limar student? Okay, cool. Yeah, we've got up to 15 Limar students this year also, so maybe what's happened to them. But they've got a project. I just now discovered what it was. I trusted Bethany to bring something amazing, and I think it surpassed my expectations. So that's really cool. Everyone, give it up for... Wait, I didn't. Bethany and Kyle. That's my
All right, so my name is Bethany Jordan. I work for Martin Gardner Architecture, and as Troy mentioned, this will be my third Iowa Big project, and I think the project we have this year will be the best so far.
So my name is Kyle Martin, and I also work at Martin Gardner Architecture, and we're in downtown Marion. If you're familiar with it, we're right across from Marion Square Park, where they have all the music and stuff. And I noticed there's a couple of, at least one warrior here. Did you by chance have Mrs. Martin from Math at any point? Okay, she's my wife, she's a teacher there. So we have in our office, we've adopted kind of a process where we want to identify projects that nobody else is doing yet, and it provides us an opportunity to do something creative, fun, and kind of drive our own entrepreneurial spirit by reaching out to people who have control over certain properties or certain buildings or certain things. And we have great ideas for them, but they don't know it yet. And so this project is located in Marion, and we've got kind of an interesting thing going on in Marion. There's a new central corridor plan that basically for probably, I think it's basically like 35 blocks in a row is all planned for improvement or redevelopment by building roundabouts, rebuilding streets, building new streets, and and our project is right in the smack middle of it. It goes all the way from 1st Street to 35th Street, and our project is right about 16th Street. And this whole corridor, it includes the downtown, and it includes kind of out where like Hy-Vee is and some of the newer development from town. But it also includes this industrial core that has essentially been abandoned as the city built out. This industrial core, businesses moved out, or they're in the process of moving out, like Marion Iron Company, a big scrap yard, Prince Agra, big agribusiness, and things like that, moving out and leaving these properties. In some cases in really bad shape because they were polluted, or they have all this big industrial construction left on it. And so this is our site, and we're calling it Kings Plant Park. So this is what it's surrounded by in that upper part there. So it's kind of surrounded by some commercial businesses. There's like a bar next door, which is next to a church and a storefront. It's kind of a weird little neighborhood. And the railroad used to run right by it, and you can actually still see remnants of the rails. So this property is currently on 6th Avenue, which runs just to the left of the property in that kind of aerial view there. And that's going to be a new street in a couple of years. Brand new street. It's going to be a major thoroughfare. 7th Avenue runs just to the other side of the block on the right, towards the top there, and that's currently a major thoroughfare. So we're going to have two major thoroughfares that are going to have high visibility to this block. And there we go. Great. Yeah, so 6th Avenue is here, and then 7th Avenue is up over there. So we've got this giant tower thing, because it was a concrete batch mix plant. So the railroad ran right next to it. The train would pull up, they'd offload their gravel, they'd offload their cement, they'd mix the concrete in this thing, and then a truck would get it, and they'd take it to wherever around town they needed it. So as the railroad went out, this plant became obsolete. King's Material here in Cedar Rapids, a long, long time company, had this plant. They owned this property for a really long time. They haven't used this since the railroad went out, like almost 20 years ago now. And so what we've looked at is some precedents around the country and around the world of what we can do with this. And something like this, where we've got this giant sculptural piece, and we want to bring the public there. We're already going to have a lot of traffic, there's going to be more pedestrians, there's going to be more street life. And what can we do with this giant piece of steel and concrete? What can we do that's interesting, that'll bring people, that'll attract people, it'll make it a unique place that people will want to go. So some other ideas that we have, or that we've seen around the world. Well, just kind of going around
Which one now?
that'll work. So doing something interesting and playful with it. So here's an alligator that's basically painted to chase the old kind of industrial iron fire escape on that building. Here's one where they repurposed an old plant. They maintained a lot of the kind of the vibe and the structure. So these are all old cranes inside this building that with lift equipment and things like that. But they left that and kept it and used it as an amenity rather than just some old piece of junk. And then this one is cool. So like nighttime, maybe we light this thing up and maybe we turn it into a nighttime destination that you can see as a beacon all throughout the city. So Bethany, you got anything to add to that?
So really what we'd like you guys to do is to come and help us think of ideas. I'm sure you guys will have other ideas besides what we've shown. But we really want to find something that'll really activate this vacant spot and turn it into an attraction for Marion. Thank you.
Wait, questions? Questions? Comments? Fears?
I have a question. So what do you want the end product from the students to be?
So our goal is obviously to end up with something that actually gets built and actually we've already made contact with the property owner and they've already had some discussions with the adjacent property owners. They've already been in discussions with the city. So part of the process is thinking of some really cool ideas and developing some imagery around that, maybe building some models, doing some research on products that we may use, doing some different renderings and things. But another part of it is to actually go and talk to the city about these ideas, because ultimately King's Material may donate this property or a portion of the property to the city or sell it to the city, and the city turns it into a plaza that the other developers and the neighbors can build up around. So you have there may be restaurants and things that have patios that look out onto this space. And so the timeline for that is not set, but all the parties in the area are interested in doing something with this site, so that we feel that there's going to be some traction and we can get a good distance with these partnerships. Yeah.
So you said the city of Marion still has to buy the part from King's Concrete.
Right. So King's Material still owns it, and they've kind of been in ongoing discussions with the city as far as would you buy it, do you want to buy it? Because the city has purchased a lot of other properties along this corridor, or they've done land swaps, and so what exactly that agreement turns out to be, it's kind of moot, but it'd be interesting from your guys' perspective to learn about some of those behind-the-scenes land deals as well. If real estate is any of interest. Yeah.
So this is super awesome. And
Thanks.
we're actually, as teachers, we're fighting over who gets the mentor.
We're gonna arm wrestle, but I get to use 2 arms.
Yeah. How weird do you think it could get? Because I see an elephant in that thing. Just saying.
I see a big spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we don't think there's any limit as to what we can propose.
The city might.
The city at some point may.
Will, but-
Yeah, the city at some point probably will. But we have these great precedents that basically say you can do something crazy and it is cool and people do like crazy sometimes. You know, Nubo is all about that. Yeah.
Does the city of Marion have some sort of theme to it right now? Vibe to it that it's trying to capture? Because I'm assuming that influence design of this?
Right. So the current theme for this whole central corridor thing is make downtown pretty and give as clean a slate for developers in this industrial area as possible. So currently their theme is bulldoze everything and turn it over to a developer. And that's kind of boring, because that looks like everywhere else in the region. So this is kind of our first step out into, we've got something really cool here, what can we do? Yeah.
Is the second you go market an option?
On some level, yes. I mean, we're working with a developer just adjacent to Uptown Marion that actually is including restoration of historic properties and then also infilling around those historic properties with shipping containers for like mixed-use retail, micro retail, studio apartment type living, really close to downtown Marion. So this is like it's like a 4-block walk to downtown Marion, and their idea is to extend the Marion uptown so they have more pedestrian friendly, more retail shopping, more commercial opportunities. So yeah, I mean, if we want to propose a 3-story building sitting next to it that faces it, and there's loft apartments and retail waiting for it, that's all part of the upfront idea.
Awesome, let's give it up for Kyle.